Linda dropped me at the Pensacola Airport for a connecting flight to Charleston, where I would be staying for 2 nights with another dear friend named Linda. Charleston is a port city and surrounded by water and was in full bloom, and I was enchanted before I even got to their house. First order of business, a family portrait with Ravi and dogs Stuart and Owen, Linda rescued from Los Angeles shelters. I admired a dried flower art piece by Beth Curry. Inside, fresh sunflowers greeted me in the guest room. Next morning, I had a glass of water with apple cider vinegar. An hour later, I was given a smoothie, off to a healthful start. My visit coincided with the 17-year emergence of the cicadas. The buzz is actually the sound of cicadas mating. Males use a special organ in their bodies to create the sound, attracting females. They gather in trees to produce a much larger sound. Founded in 1670 and defined by its cobblestone streets, antebellum houses, and horse-drawn carriages, Charleston is the oldest and largest city in South Carolina. And there are churches. Lots of churches. Our first destination was the Charleston Farmers Market in Marion Square, the place to be on Saturday, where I discovered a thriving local food movement. My first sampling was raw milk cheddar cheese. Church bells mingled with the live band as I sank my teeth into the creamy goodness.
Pretty so creamy. What is this? This is our raw milk cheddar. It's made with green versa, 2 ounce spare raw milk. We gotta go talk to this raw milk producer. Absolutely.
I'm Celeste Albers.
Tell me about your farm.
We are at Rosebank Plantation on Wadmalaw Island, which is south of Charleston. We have Jersey cows, all 100% Jersey cows with their horns. We milk them once a day. They are on pasture 24/7. We actually milk them in the pasture. We have a portable milking parlor.
Wow.
So we go to them. They're not spending their time traveling to a barn, and they're not confined at all.
It's legal to sell raw milk
in South Carolina. It is legal. We have to have a permit. All of our processes have been approved by South Carolina DHEC. Our milk is regularly tested. It's really strict. You can't have anything in there. But that's the idea with raw milk, is to make a clean product that you don't have to heat up to kill bacteria. Because when you do that, you kill all the good stuff too. And then we don't homogenize. The cream is on the top. And our cows are eating grass and hay. So you have all the good conjugated linoleic acids and the good proteins and fats in there. That's really healthy, and they're finally starting to do a lot more tests to show how good dairy fat is really good for you.
You don't have a little thing I could taste it, do you?
Sure, yeah. All right, let's try it. Cheers. Oh yeah. That's the real McCoy. These are Anson Mills products. Glenn Roberts started Anson Mills right here in Charleston. He was a manager for Anson Restaurant. He couldn't get grits for his restaurant that were as good as what his grandmother used to cook for him in Virginia. Part of the reason is the corn wasn't as good as it was then. You know, now we have hybrids and GMOs, and the corn just doesn't have the flavor. And then also all the modern grits are really processed. They take out all of the germ and all of the oil, so they're shelf stable, but they don't have any flavor. So we started growing heirloom corns for him and helped him get his first mill. He actually started milling grits in the back room of the restaurant for service at night. And he just had a passion for it, so now all he does is mill grain. He ships grits and rice and peas all over the world.
I think I should get some grits and take them home to LA and cook them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take one of those.
Okay.
Oh, and we get a recipe. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Now that's a sun hat. All my southern favorites were there, from tomatoes to okra, corn and watermelon, and I wanted to buy them all. Crickets? Not so much. But fresh lima beans? Oh yes. Almost anything you would want is here. These eggplants were adorable.
And how much are your eggs?
$6.
Fresh cut flowers and produce from local family farms, to art and photography. Loads of prepared foods, goat milk soaps and body scrubs, to pickles. So you like the spicy pickles? You can even get your garden soil tested.
Hi, I'm Nancy Wheeler. I'm a member of the Master Gardeners of the Charleston, South Carolina area. There's a group of us that are working on a wonderful butterfly garden, part of the East Cooper Land Trust, used to preserve our land in South Carolina.
Well, that sounded good to us. So on the way back to the car, we decided to visit this butterfly garden located in Mount Pleasant, across the water from the historic district. Not terribly easy to find, behind the Public Works building lies a wooded trail to a dog park, which lies adjacent to the butterfly garden. Generous donors have provided garden architecture and seating, and master gardeners have planted all the flowers. I photographed every plant that was blooming, including milkweed for monarchs, but didn't see butterflies. Linda and Ravi vowed to return to the dog park with their mutts. Since we were close by, I dropped in unannounced on an old friend from Capitol Hill that I hadn't seen in 20 years, since the only other time I'd been to Charleston. Ravi had to go to work, so we stopped back at the house, and Linda whipped up a fresh salad with my last Yoder's German yellow tomato I had been hand-carrying since Los Angeles. Linda and I headed back out to see more elegant antebellum homes, ornate ironwork, historic buildings, and churches. As the sun was sinking, we raced to Rainbow Row, a cluster of 13 pastel-painted, Georgian-style historic row houses dating from 1748 to 1845, decorated with overstuffed flower boxes. Then we walked on cobblestone streets to Battery Promenade, lined with more historic homes. The flower-studded promenade overlooks Charleston Harbor, with Fort Sumter in the distance, where the first shots of the Civil War rang out. We drank in the stunning view of water and flowers. Looking back across the street, we marveled at how much upkeep the historic houses must require, and the constant gawking from tourists. We crossed the street, walked up the other side, and gawked. I asked Linda for one more stop. The fountain at Waterfront Park. Our boys had played in this fountain all those years ago, which feels so good to children on a steamy, hot summer day.